Hi everyone, and welcome to my first Patreon video. In this video I would like to share with you a little bit more about how we're going to go about learning more about the mind and body mapping relationship. How we're going to go about it, meaning the best way that I've learned within my life is through observation, through other people sharing their stories, their experiences in a way of conveying a message within that. A message meaning where they share a problem that they've gone through and finish it off with a solution in a way where I can take it with me and apply it for myself in the context of my own life. So therefore, what you can look out for in future videos to come is, seeing me in my natural everyday life moments, where I may also be doing more spontaneous videos and just in the moment share with you, when I have, for example, experienced an emotion such as anxiety, how I utilize that moment to define the energy of the anxiety for myself, also become more aware of where exactly that anxiety affected my physical body, how it affected my general self-experience, and simultaneously how I went about changing the moment for myself, transforming the anxiety into an understanding of myself and how I could better assist and support myself to change the moment, the experience that caused me to initially go into an anxiety. But first and foremost, I would like to share with you a little something that guided me throughout this process of becoming aware of my mind and my body. And for me, it also started with purely only becoming aware of my emotions. So what I'd like you to take with you for today in this video is to have a look at what is the most pronounced emotion that exists within you on a daily basis. Meaning, what is the one emotion you'd say that you are most aware of at this time? And it's interesting as well, because what you'll notice is you're very much aware of the emotion, but not actually, as of yet, so aware of what it is doing to your physical body, where exactly it is affecting your physical body. So what we're going to be doing together, and I'm going to be walking this with you, where check out that point for this video into the next that we'll continue with tomorrow, and I will be doing the same. I'll be having a look at what is the most pronounced emotion that has come up within me. But not only that, I'd like everyone to define that emotion. Define it meaning describe it for yourself. How does that energy really feel for you within yourself when you have a look at the effect of it within your physical body? How do you describe the effect of that energy on your physical? Where exactly is it having the most impact? Like, for example, let's say that you notice an impatience and you feel that energy more in your solar plexus, your stomach, just below your diaphragm. And the impatience feels like it is these hands that's like clawing into your skin, or into your organs, or within your solar plexus. I know it might sound quite a bit graphic, but you'll actually become aware of the intense effect that energy, emotions do have on your physical body. It's by doing this little exercise. So I want you to become as descriptive as possible, to really start defining that relationship between the emotion, the energy, the negative energy, and your physical body. Then I'd like you to try a little something else at the same time. So maybe what we could do is just have a look at by, you know, in like the middle of your day, to have a reflect back and ask yourself, okay, what has been my most pronounced energy? What has been the emotion that's been with me, that is still with me in this very moment? And describe it for yourself, define it, really go into the detail of where exactly in your body that emotion has been more pronounced. Most will find that it is in your solar plexus area, your stomach area, here just below your diaphragm. And that is actually where I'd like everyone to start off with for this little exercise, this little introductory exercise. Have a look at what emotional energies you're more aware of right here in your solar plexus area. And at the same time, I'd like you to then, once you're aware of it and you've described it and defined it for yourself, and you can still feel it's kind of there, to take a deep breath in and then focus on your chest area. You'll feel as you take a deep breath in, while you're still in that energy, in that emotion for a little bit, and you focus here on your chest area, you'll feel there's a slight, ever so subtle pressure in your chest. Okay, now what I'd like you to do is see how, with focusing on that pressure in your chest, okay, if you want to close your eyes, you can do that, and you continue breathing in and out, and you focus on that pressure, you'll feel the pressure in your chest will become more and more and more, and that energy, the experience in your stomach, your solar plexus area, will start dissipating and releasing more and more. All right, so here in this little exercise, we're going to do three things. One, start defining our emotions a lot more. Start describing the effect of our emotions on our physical body, which will support with more of the mind-body awareness relationship. And thirdly, the one main exercise that has assisted and supported me the most in my journey, process, and experience of mapping my mind-body relationship. Because this movement of myself and focusing more on my breathing, my chest, my center point, my self point, right here, I refer to this as my center point, where I just center myself, regain my composure within myself, if you will. And you know, that pressure in my chest, just the more I breathe and slow down and, you know, become more comfortable in my body, allows me to take that step back and really reflect on, okay, you know, what emotional state am I in here? What am I accepting and allowing? And, you know, how can I work with this experience a lot more effectively, and, you know, also change my words, my behavior, my general experience a lot more. All right, everyone. So let's do this together. At the moment, I'm just sharing with you knowledge and information. I'd like you to take this with you in your day to come, apply it, test it out for yourself, give it a go, get to know yourself in this. And in my next video, I will share my experience and in a lot more detail, so that you can then look at what you can learn more, or what you can cross-reference, or, you know, what you've realized. And in so doing, we continue this process and journey of understanding the basics of our mind-body relationship. We're going to start with first establishing an awareness of our mind and our body and that relationship before we get into the mapping. All right, everyone, thank you very much for being here and listening, and we'll see you in the next video.